Hey Mikey, how's it going?
Hey!
Super excited to take this time with you today. We just wanted to hear what was going on around the brewery.
Cool, man. So right now we're super stoked. We're about to release our first ever sour here at the brewery. It's something that we've been working on for a little while, just dialing in and trying to get it right. We're pretty pumped about it. Basically what we did with this beer was through some special techniques on the brew side of the system, we acidified some beer and basically created a natural sour for us to process and put fruit on.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Well, tell me a little bit more about this beer. What kind of fruit did you use? What can we expect from it?
Yeah, so I kind of went more with the technique of going more with a dessert kind of thing, but not too desserty. I always remember growing up in the South, ambrosia salad being a pretty big staple at picnics. So we added some pineapple puree and some orange puree, and then we zhuzhed it up a little bit with some marshmallow. So it's got this nice little, like, soft little sweet marshmallow note to it with a nice little punchy fruit note too as well.
Oh man, that sounds awesome. I think there was some marshmallow in that sour plum ale, right? Yeah,
which is another thing that I tried to convince Ben to do at Divine Barrel. So I was like, you know what, I got to do it again. Like, marshmallow is king.
Hey, if it works, it works, right? Well, tell me about, like, that seems like kind of a new thing to put marshmallow in a sour. Like, how have sours changed and evolved recently?
It's one of those things that as time goes on, people's palates change a lot too. So you kind of have to ebb and flow with the way everyone's palate is kind of dictating a little bit. So for us, we wanted to, not do too traditional of a sour. We wanted it to be a little bit more fun and desserty, but tropical, not too acidic, but nice and balanced, and not too sweet either. It's all about balance. You still want drinkability at the end of the day.
Absolutely. All right, well, give us some of those, some of those nerdy tips. Like, how do you control that tartness on the palate when you're creating a sour?
So on the hot side of things, basically when we're acidifying in the kettle, over time, it will drop the pH of the beer. So as long as we're constantly taking readings and staying on top of those things, when we hit the right acidification, we'll just boil it off and control it that way. Also, adding heaps of puree kind of brings down the acidity a little bit as well. Sometimes it can increase the acidity. It just depends on what fruits you're using. So little balance of techniques on the hot side and the cold side to kind of keep it well-rounded and not too tart. Oh.
Right on. Thank you so much, Mikey B, for taking the time out.
Of course.
See you soon.
Bye.